Hello, and welcome to this e-learning presentation. Today, we're going to be discussing a very interesting topic, the top 2%. Everybody wants to achieve success, whether it is in their personal life or their professional life. But something very interesting has happened due to the available technology, and that is that the personal and professional life of every person have merged into one thing. So what delineates what it is the top 2% of the population? That's what we're going to be discussing today with the title Road to Success. First off, we all want to learn and we want to grow. But something very important that we also need to do is learn to unlearn. And e-learning offers us great tools in order to be able to do that. When I say learn to unlearn, many people can get a little bit confused and say, what does it mean? You learn or you unlearn? And the truth is that we need to unlearn that which is not working in our environment, that which is not working in our life, that which is not working in our current situation, and then learn that which does works. And many times we have to take out in order to take in what does works and grow. And for that we're going to be using a very popular law, and it's the law of 5. It's very interesting. For instance, the law of 5 applies to everything, absolutely everything in your life. And one of the things that we can apply it to is, for instance, people. You are the average of the 5 people that you surround yourself with. So if your best friends are John, Paul, Sue, Dexter, and Mary, like you see on the screen, you are the average of all of those 5 combined. What do I mean? If you surround yourself with your closest people, your finances are going to be the average of what your 5 closest people are. Your health is very likely to be the average of what the 5 people that you socialize with frequently are. Your spiritual development is going to be the average of what the 5 closest people to you are. Your relationships and the way that you handle and manage them are going to be an average of what the 5 people that you are closely relationship with are, and your social grades are going to be the average of the 5 people that you socialize with. So if that's the case, it's important that we realize that we need to be very careful with whom are the 5 people that I socialize with the most. And one of the things that we need to take a look at is the crowd. Where is the crowd going, and unfollowing the crowd? Do something different than what the crowd is doing. There is a very interesting story about a farmer who is on his field, and he notices that there is a state truck driving by, and out of the truck there are some workers, and one of them gets out, digs a hole in the ground, goes back to the truck, and then another of the employees that is also on the truck goes in and fills in the hole. They move over like about 20 feet, and the employee, the first worker, goes also and digs a hole in the ground. And then when he finishes, the other one goes and fills it back in with dirt. The farmer is watching this, and he's puzzled. He says, what's happening? So he decides to approach the gentleman and ask them. When he gets there, he says, hey, what are you guys doing? I see that you're digging a hole and then filling it up with dirt. And one of the workers said, well, what happened is that we are working on a highway beautification project, and the guy that plants the tree is homesick today. See, they are working following a trend, following a process that no longer makes sense. Because if the person that is in charge of planting the tree is sick out today, then the other two processes needs to be eliminated. But the crowd and the masses, for the most part, follow what has been done all along. And that is one of the reasons why we need to learn to unlearn and also unfollow crowds. Another aspect is top learners have a great opportunity today, and top learners become top earners. If you want to be the top 2% of the population, you have to take advantage of the many e-learning opportunities that are out there. I can tell you from first-hand experience that for many years I have invested heavily in what are books, audio tapes, audio books, videos, and so forth. And now all of that material is available online. So we have an opportunity to go to the internet and use powerful, educational, and personal growth tools in order to enhance our position in our life, regardless of what area of your life you want to apply it to. And that is completely free of charge. We used to think that things have a value based on their cost. That is no longer the situation. Now we know that we can acquire through modernization and thanks to technology great value with very little cost. We no longer need to have a lot of money to be able to study in a university. For instance, many well-known universities in the United States and abroad have courses that are identical to the courses that are available when you go and you register for the college. You will not get a certification or a diploma, but you do get the education. So that is no longer an excuse. I want to invite you today to empower yourself, to take advantage of those tools, the vehicle that the internet is, and the fantastic thing of e-learning, and how can you make your life better using these tools. But not only that, how can you make your life better in order to make someone else's life also better? Because if there's something that is important in life, is that I reach a level where I can focus strictly on things and tasks that add some value to the fellow human beings and society as well. And if e-learning have a place in our era, is precisely filling that gap. I invite you to take advantage of that with the many other programs that you're going to be seeing in this series, and I thank you for your opportunity. Have a great day.